Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Phil with Unfiltered Media, coming at y'all once again with another unfiltered take. And I'm gonna just get right to it. It's gonna be a real quick take. I think Wemby is entering his villain era, and personally, I think that he is the villain that the NBA needs currently. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. We all know the NBA is more fun when it has a quote unquote villain that the masses can root against together. Um, we've seen this countless times in the NBA. We remember the little Kobe era after 2000. Everyone was kind of against him, and that kind of gave us some of his arguably most iconic stretch of numbers of his career. We obviously probably the biggest, most recent. Well, it's actually arguable with what I'm about to say after that, but we remember when LeBron went to Miami. We remember the Heatles. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five. We remember how that went down. The whole league hated him. The whole league had a watch party together as a nation to watch him lose that first finals to the Dallas Mavericks. Like, yeah, he was a villain, but I mean, that was a good time for the league. I mean, that brought us some of the most iconic basketball of our lives. Another villain, Kevin Durant to the Warriors, was looked at as one of the weakest moves in NBA history. Personally, I don't feel that way, but that was the general consensus of it. Everybody was rooting against the Warriors. Everybody was rooting against KD. People didn't even watch basketball was rooting against KD just because what they heard about the move and think about some of the basketball that brought us. Some of the greatest battles in the finals, although not close in numbers. They're still good basketball to watch. Saw some great hoops. We saw back-to-back titles, potentially a third one if the injuries didn't, catch up to him at the time that they caught up to him. Basically, what I'm saying is villains in the NBA have never been a bad thing. So let's not begin to act like Wemby starting to take on that role is a bad thing. And I'm not saying that he's taking it on consciously. I mean, what I'm saying is, if you just look at the media is pushing this narrative on him. The coverage over Wemby has drastically changed from how it was when he first entered the league. Remember the reports, generational talent, 1-in-1 player, 7'5" demigod handle shot defensive force. Like, we remember he was the darling of the league his rookie year. He was the darling of the league early on in this season. It really seems to me personally that the shift is just now starting to take place, and I just want to take note of it now. Now, one common denominator of what I said about these villains is while they're in their villain arc, they achieved greatness, or they gave us iconic basketball. Personally, I believe Wemby's built for it. I think he will continue to give us great hoops. And I don't think he's gonna care what the media thinks, and that'll probably tick him off even more, and they'll probably push his narrative on him even heavier. But I think he'll deliver. Yeah, the kid threw a few elbows in the playoffs. Yeah, he threw a couple players to the ground. I mean, it is what he is. I mean, he ain't here to make friends. He ain't here for that buddy stuff, and I don't have a problem with that at all. Personally, I'm tired of all this jersey swapping, this let's go out to eat after the game type of nonsense. Like, nah, man, like, we here to win. Like, me and my boys, we coming in town and we coming to kick in the dough. Like, we coming to win. We want chips. Like, we ain't worried about being friendly buddy with none of y'all. And I think it's refreshing to see that from a young player. And yeah, he gotta control his emotions sometimes. He can't cost his team with untimely flagrants and get kicked out the game. Maybe sometime in the future that could be something else that could cost him a ring. So he does have to get a better control over that. But let's not ignore what he did. This was his first playoff run in his career, and he led his team to the finals. He was the first unanimous defensive player of the year. He was all NBA first team. So let's just not forget what we're looking at, and let's not forget what we've seen in times past. Let's just appreciate the era of what we're about to walk into. Because personally, I think we're about to see some great basketball from Wemby throughout his career. I think the kid gets it, and it'll be interesting to see how this goes. We'll see if the media continues to turn on him, or we'll see if they begin to switch back up on his side. But we all know winning is the cure to all that. Once you start to win, they always end up back on your side. But personally, I don't think Wemby give a damn if they rock with him or not. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get this to y'all real quick. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Am I tripping? Like, does it seem like Wemby is being painted into a villain? Am I looking too deep into that? Are villains good for the league? Did I miss out any other villains that were good for the league? Of course, we got our smaller villains. Shout out Dylan Brooks. Shout out Draymond. They always make the game a little more fun to watch as well. Like, yeah, man, I have no problem with a bad guy in the league. Shoot, they had the bad boy Pistons back in the day, and old heads, they love saying that was the best basketball of all time. So hey, but yeah, man, let me get up on out of here. This is your boy Phil with Unfiltered Media. Just wanted to get that off to y'all real quick. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out. Peace.